Ooh, I'm too close. Too close. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I'll cancel that. Oh, that's how that goes. Just on here real quick, answering questions the best of my ability. See if anybody actually hops on here. You never know. This is my second time trying this. Let's see. If anybody actually, let's see here. If anybody actually hops on here, let's see. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer. Any tumbling questions, I'll do my best to answer. This is definitely, let me see if I turn it this way. Is it turning with me? It does. Okay. So YouTube locks your position. Okay, that's awesome. Oh yeah, it is a can you get your backhand string and lock it? Okay. Oh, okay, I got you. So a couple of things that I tell people when it comes to backhand strings. One, I preach a little bit of give in the elbows just to protect the elbows, but also pushing through the shoulders as well. What I try to tell people when it comes to backhand strings is that don't think about necessarily jumping to your hands, right? You want to be on your hands and off your hands as quickly as possible. The way that you go about doing that is really opening the shoulders, behind the ears, through here, but then also focus on engaging the glutes, powerful jump, and a powerful swing. Really add to the backhand swing. If you struggle with straightening your arms out, it could be a result of lack of jump. It could be a result of lack of shoulder mobility and flexibility, or it could be or it could be a lack of timing, meaning your arms are back late, but your head is out first. That could also be a problem. So I would work on fixing those two things if I was in your situation. Any more questions? Any more questions? I do like the quality. I feel like the quality on here of the camera quality is better than Instagrams, but yeah, it's pretty much see what happens. I'll stay on here for 10 minutes today answering questions. See if anybody else hops on here. Like I said, this is not something I do often on YouTube, but I probably should start just because I think it's necessary. Any other questions? I'm not even sure how to put it out for people to know that I'm on here either. Like Instagram, I know, but I don't know how to do it on here. It is cold in this room. It is cold in Maryland. Go Chiefs. Shout out to my home team for going back to the Super Bowl. As you can see, I'm decked out. I appreciate you for stopping by. I do. Yeah. I see a second person on here. Person number 2, I'm not sure who you are. Do you have any questions to ask? I'm going to be on here for 10 minutes today answering questions that people have in tumbling. But yeah, man, trying to get better in this virtual world, speaking and things like that. I think this is good practice to have. When the world opens up, I know that I'll be able to speak better at clinics, get my message across, be a more clear speaker, and have a more concise message. I think all those things are necessary when you are a teacher of any sort, of any field. Being able to plainly explain something that could be, or maybe not so much, be complex is necessary in, I think, in any teaching, on any teaching platform, especially tumbling, because it is dangerous. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I am looking forward to the world opening back up at some point. I just did I won't say a conversation, but I talked to a high school essentially about, and they're going through it, high school sports for the most part. No, I'm not sure everywhere, but I know some are dealing with a lot of cancellations, closes, uncertainty when it comes to this COVID thing, and they're not sure what they're going to do. I just told the young ladies, man, I know it sucks. Everybody's plans have been altered for the most part. But I just told them, like, hey, man, be patient. But being patient doesn't mean do nothing. It just means work while you wait so that when your opportunity comes, because your opportunity is going to come again, Just make sure you're ready for it. Make sure you can dominate when your moment arises. You don't have to hope that you can dominate. You just know. I think those things are very important to what you want to do and what you should be doing in the near future. I know for myself, I've pivoted and I'm putting myself in a position so that when the world opens up, I want to be able to travel the world. I want to be able to go to different gyms. I want to be able to work with whoever I want to work with. I mean, I believe that the work that I'm doing now is setting me up for a successful, or setting me up for successful ventures and endeavors when this world opens back up. So I would encourage anybody listening to this or that will listen to this to do the same. Set yourself up for success by doing things now. Don't wait until after the world opens up, or don't wait until after you know it's coming or you can see it to start preparing, because then at that point it's too late. Also, a message to whether you be high school senior or you aged out or whatever, I told the young ladies, like, I know it's hard for seniors because you guys feel like you don't have another year to give, which is fair. However, what I would do is I would be preparing myself for whatever next step in life I'm aiming towards. And the reason I say that is because you don't peak at 18. You don't peak at 22. You don't peak at 13. And the reason I use those ages, those are like middle school age, those are into high school age, into college age. So what you should be doing is preparing yourself so that maybe you can't cheer anymore in high school, but maybe you plan on cheering in college. Maybe you don't plan on cheering in college. Whatever you plan on doing, prepare yourself to dominate at whatever that is. For the simple fact is that now we all know what it's like to have things that we've in the past taken for granted. We should never let ourselves fall prey to that again. Don't take it for granted. Keep preparing. Be ready for when your time comes. Be ready for if your time is taken away so that you then can dominate when you get that opportunity back. And that was just kind of like my message to the high school. And I hope that those girls, or those athletes rather, take that, and I hope my message resonated with them, because I do believe that it's necessary. And coaches out there, be strong for your athletes. Athletes, be strong for your coaches. Everybody's going through this thing together for the most part. We're all in. We've all had to compromise on things in order to survive this stage in human history. And I know people out there who don't believe it's real, and I get all of that. But whatever the case may be, the reality of the situation is people's lives have been altered. And I try to be empathetic in knowing that people's lives have been altered due to these circumstances. So I think with high school students is no different. Just trying to keep them engaged, and that's pretty much it, man. We're at 8 minutes. I've had a couple people pop on here, and I'll start doing this more often. I got to get better on YouTube. Difficult to navigate, but I will get better. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'll hop off here at 9 minutes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to have an impact on the world, be positive. There's a lot of negativity going around. I don't believe that negativity is going to lead to positive outcomes. So why not be a positive light in the world that we live in? I think that that's fair for anybody for the most part. So that's what I'm aiming to do. So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. That's pretty much it. Peace. Ooh.